Now, the pandemic has forced changes in all aspects of our lives and given us time to re-evaluate the things that are important to us, and what we eat is no exception.
Reports suggest the last 12 months has us looking to eat food that serves a purpose, with diet trends shifting to focus on issues like immunity and mental health.
Clinical nutritionist Sarah Lorenzo is here to take us through the diet trends for 2021. Sarah, good to see you.
Good morning.
It seems there's been such a fresh focus on lifestyle and eating over these last 12 months. How's 2020 changed our habits?
Well, in the past, diets were very specific, things like keto, zone, Atkins, Mediterranean, but our priorities have changed because of 2020. People are really looking at food with a purpose, and as you said, Gemma, it's things like immunity and mental health. So going into 2021, it's about happiness, vitality, it's about strength, it's about transparency with brands, and it's also just about that overall really good health.
Well, at no time of the year, like the new year for New Year's resolutions when it comes to health. Yeah. And look at all these fabulous foods here. Let's start with immunity. That's certainly something we've all been thinking about a lot more given the pandemic.
Yes, absolutely. So we're looking at all the foods that support our immune system. First of all, starting off with vitamin C is really important. And as I've showcased, it's things like kiwi, strawberry and capsicum are wonderful sources of vitamin C. Vitamin D deficiency is linked to lowered immunity, so vitamin D can be found in things like an egg yolk as well as oily fish. Oily fish are rich in omega-3. Omega-3 supports our immune system as well as decreases inflammation. Anti-inflammatories are things like ginger, turmeric and garlic. I've got some Brazil nuts there. Brazil nuts are actually rich in a mineral called selenium, and selenium is wonderful for enhancing our immunity. And broccoli, well, it's the vitamins, the minerals, antioxidants and fibre. Wonderful vegetable really to have your plate to support your immune system.
And probably more than any other year recently, mental health has been a major issue. Things like sleep and anxiety and stress have come into focus, and diet can help with that.
Yeah, and we do know through research that poor diet will actually do no benefits for anyone with that kind of mental health profile picture. So wonderful foods to support mental health is things like loading up with your antioxidants, as you can see with the berries I've got there. Bananas are wonderful. They've got the B6, they've got the natural sugars and the fibre that are going to put you in a happy mood with that good slow release of energy. The probiotic cultures that can be found in yogurts are wonderful things for anxiety, stress and depression. Leafy greens, they're rich in a mineral called magnesium, and that's a mineral that's nature's chilling mineral that makes us feel good. Starting your day with oats is wonderful too. Oats release serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter that makes us feel happy. And I have got some walnuts there, and they do look like a little brain for a reason because they really do support brain health. It's actually thought that they can support the growth of new brain cells. So walnuts are wonderful with their antioxidant support for brain health in general.
I might need a handful of those.
Set up here, apart from the spinach, I can't work that one in, but the rest of them. Sarah, every time I go to the supermarket these days, I see the plant-based section expand. It's not just tofu anymore.
No.
What have we got to look forward to these days?
That diet is definitely, all that plant-based food is definitely will be going into 2021, but we're looking at a more flexible approach, hence the Flexitarian diet. So the basic dietary principles of that are lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, lots of grains, nuts, seeds, and then the plant-based proteins are preferred over animal proteins. Now, things like tofu and the proteins you'll get from things like beans and nuts. But because it's flexible and not restrictive, and it's just a really good, healthy approach to eating, you can have a little bit of sweets and you can have a little bit of animal-based proteins with things like a little bit of red meat or some salmon just once a week, something like that, yeah.
So, and Sarah, it makes sense that food can affect our mood, right?
Yeah.
So why would you not start your day in the right way? What have you got for us? A little something to kick off the day.
I have got my mood-boosting breakfast pancakes, and what I've done is I've basically got most of the foods that I've showcased for mental health, and I've incorporated them into this ridiculously delicious pancake. So I've got, as a base, I've got the banana and egg and some oat, and then I've just topped it with the yogurt and some crushed walnuts and berries. I thought the leafy greens wouldn't go in there, but it's a great way to start your day.
You've got us. You've completely sold us. We're in for that every morning.
We agree. Sarah Lorenzo, thank you so much.
Sarah.